Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.
What's up, guys? It's Mr. Fit to Flourish here. So today I wanted to talk about the top stock books that I would recommend as a beginner trader and then into intermediate to advanced levels. Okay, just really quick reads, really good reads, because I've read quite a bit of books on trading and a lot of them are fluff, but these get right to the point. So the number one book, let me flip my screen here, that you need to read if you're just getting into trading. Boom. We're going to do number one book that you're going to need to read getting into trading is going to be A Random Walk Down Wall Street. Wait, it's not posting here. Hold up. A Random. And this book is by Burton Malkiel. All right. Share this tab. There we go. All right. So, A Random Walk Down Wall Street. This book is by Burton Malkiel. Why this book? This book literally teaches you what the f is a stock, okay? Because me personally, when I started trading 5 years ago, I did not know what a stock was, what an option was, how to invest, where to invest, what to look for, and even how it worked, or like, what do? You call someone, like, who do you call? So this book pretty much explains it. It explains what a stock is. It's an equity measured in securities called shares. And it tells you that you basically are buying shares or buying a piece of a company. And it explains it in the most basic terms. And it explains the two different types of ways to do analysis on what you want to get into. So there's fundamental and technical analysis. And it breaks that down. And some people are always like, oh, well, fundamental works better, technical works better. But the truth is you need to know both in order to know how to invest and to become a really good trader. All right. But A Random Walk Down Wall Street, very easy read, very good book. And it's the number one book that you need to read in order to get into trading. All right. And then once you're into trading, I'm going to kind of go up to like more advanced, intermediate and advanced. The next book that you're going to want to read is going to be Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. So this does a ton of interviews with some of the best traders in the world. And actually reading these books took me to the next level when it comes to trading, because they give you tips and tricks that they use to become the best traders and to make millions and millions of dollars. And there's some traders in here who actually took $5,000, $10,000 and turned it into tens of millions to hundreds of millions of dollars with that small amount, just using quick tricks that they've learned over the years in the market. So really good book there. Gave me a lot of tips and gems that I use to this day. All right. And then when you're getting into options, so this is my number one recommended options book right here. And it is Options Trading by Anne Logue. I love this book. It's a little bit deeper of a read, kind of like a high school, college textbook. It's like 200, 300 pages, but it explains in detail options from the get-go. So we all know what are options. They're derivatives. It's like buying insurance on a stock, okay? And it explains it in detail and explains all the different strategies that you can use, from going along calls and puts to what calls and puts are, to freaking iron condors, butterflies, all the different combination strategies that you can do. So this book is by Anne Logue, and it is called Options Trading. Okay. And then now I'm going to show you a couple of the books that I have in hard copy still, like here, where I'm currently at, but a lot of my other books are kind of lost in the sauce. So another one is Trade Like a Stock Market Wizard by Mark Minervini. So Mark Minervini is the U.S. trading champion for stocks. So very good book to get insight from him. And his mindset is like bar none. His mindset is really in line with what I like. It's that growth mindset, that love, abundance, growth, energy. So he kind of understands like the meaning of life and how to attract, a lot of people call it manifestation, but how to attract good to yourself. All right. So very good book there. Another book that'll teach you some crazy strategies. And this is only like 90 pages. It's like a 90 page book. And it is the technical analysis book, the only technical analysis book that you will ever need. And this is by Brian Hale. All right. So by Brian Hale, really easy read. Just kind of shows you a couple different strategies basic strategies, but some of them I did not know, and some indicators that I did not know. I actually read that after 4 years of trading. I was like, oh shoot, I probably need to read this book. So I read the book, easy read, very good stuff, especially for beginners, strategies that you can use to kind of get an upper hand from the get-go. Another decent book. I don't like these 4 Dummies books, but this one was by Anne Logue, again, and she has my favorite options book. So I was like, okay, let me get this one. So Day Trading for Dummies by Anne Logue, and it kind of talks about how to manage your risk. It talks about risk quite a bit because day trading is pretty risky. So the number one thing that you need to do in order to get into day trading is to learn risk management and understand that when you're trading stocks or options, it's about opportunity. You don't need to put on a trade every day. You want to wait for the opportunity to present itself, and then you'll put on a trade. All right. And then last but not least, this is the best stock book that exists in the world. All right. This is called Reading Price Charts Bar by Bar by Al Brooks, Dr. Al Brooks. So Dr. Al Brooks is an MD, so he's a medical doctor turned trader, and he is coined to be the father of price action. So he's literally the best price action trader in the world. And the way that he explains it is very simple, and it literally transformed the way that I look at candlestick charts, like how I look at wicks, how I look at trend bars versus non-trend bars, how I look at patterns, all that good stuff. And it's explained in detail here. Now this book is, I'm not gonna lie, it's 360 pages. This is a motherfucking tough read, okay? Like if you never took like an AP class or honors class, you're cooked, all right? Because this book could put you to sleep, all right? This book could put you to sleep. A lot of people that I've recommended it to were like, oh, like how'd you learn all this stuff? How are you teaching all this stuff? How do you know where price is gonna go all the time? It's because of that book. And I read it like 4 times, and I read it the first time in like a day, because if I'm interested in something, I'm reading it like that. Like I could read real quick, but if I'm not, I'm the slowest reader in the world. But that book, read it really quickly and then just went back into it and back again, took notes. But if you're not interested in trading for real and you just want money, you're cooked. You're cooked because it's a pretty tough read. But there's a lot of technical explanations on patterns that he's documented over the 40 years of trading that he's done. And they're really detailed and very good explanations. So for those of you who wanted to know, hey, what books are you reading or what books would you recommend? Those are literally the only books that you'll need. It was quite a few, but the main ones are going to be Reading Price Charts Bar by Al Brooks, the one by Brian Hale about the technical patterns or whatever. And then if you're into options trading, Anne Logue has that really good options trading book. Mike, there was another one. It's probably in my book bag, but there was another one that was a little bit easier of a read. I'll have to pull that up and I'll put it in the description, but those books will really take you to the next level when it comes to trading. So hopefully that helped you guys out there. Also, we'll be doing a trading masterclass. So if you don't want to read these books and you just want to hear me talk and you want materials that give you streamlined information, join our masterclass March 15th and 16th. Link is in the description below. It's literally a $3,997 value, but we're giving it away for $97. So First Team Investing, we're putting on that 2-day class to teach you how to trade from A through Z, and then also how to trade options, strategies we use. And then if you have any questions on any charts, we go through technical analysis, teach you how to mark levels and how to put on trades and what platforms would be the best. So link is in the description below. And then for our Discord members, they get 50% off. Lifetime members, it's free. But yeah, that's all I had for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this. It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish, and I'm out.